What is up, guys, and welcome to the WWE Hell in a Cell 2015 review, results, etc. I'm going to chat about WWE Hell in a Cell, where Brock Lesnar, once and for all, beat the... Well, no, that's not even right. What am I trying to say? We'll get into that match a little bit later on. We'll go in a structure. We'll go each match. We'll start the pre-show. We'll go in order, and I'll give you my thoughts on the match individual, and then obviously overall the show in general. But that's the way you do it. It was good. It was nearly exactly the way I wanted it to be. Most matches were pretty much the result I wanted them to be. A lot of things made sense. There were clean finishes. And, you know, for the first time in a long time, I come out of a pay-per-view and I cannot physically wait for Monday Night Raw. I cannot wait for these questions to be answered, to see where this goes, to see where that goes. And that is so rare at the moment with WWE that I think this is fantastic. I really do. And, you know, I'm tempted to watch Raw live tonight. We're living in the UK. Raw comes on about 1 o'clock. So especially after a pay-per-view, it's really difficult to watch 2 nights on the spin, not going to bed until about 4. That is challenging. But tonight, I may well just try and convince myself to do it, because I cannot wait, and there are a lot of questions that I think will be answered, which probably won't be answered, but you would think would be answered. But we're going to get right into it. We're going to go with the pre-show match. Being so, it's a match that, to be fair, no one really, for all intents and purposes, particularly cared about. It was always going to be a good match, because they are good superstars, and it was always going to be something quite good. But it was better than I expected it to be, although I didn't really care about it because we've seen it before and it didn't really make much difference. It started the show off right. It was a perfect way to start off the show, because it got up the crowd. The crowd were phenomenal. The crowd were absolutely phenomenal. I'm just trying to find my Hell in the Cell match order so I can just talk about the matches. Right, I found it. So yeah, the crowd were phenomenal tonight. Absolutely phenomenal. That really, I always love it when there's a good crowd. It helps the show. It's really crap when there's a poor crowd and you have a good pay-per-view, but the crowd aren't really reacting. Good way to start the show though, with Neville, Cesaro, Ziggler versus King Barrett, Sheamus and Rusev. Great match. Couple of good spots in it. I like it. Looks as if Stardust and the Ascension are going to go in a feud with Cesaro, which I think will create a couple of good matches. I'd much rather it be Cody Rhodes versus Cesaro, but it is what it is. He is still the same person. I'm just not as into the Stardust character as I would be if it was Cody Rhodes. But I think it'll be a great feud and produce some really good matches if they get the time to actually, you know, be able to create the matches, create a bit of a story, and to be able to actually have time to do the match, if that makes sense. You have enough time to create a good match, if you know what I mean. I didn't really explain that very well. It was a very simple thing to fucking explain. But yeah, the match itself, great way to open the show. And their faces won, which I think was the right decision. And I think I may have predicted that right. Can't remember, to be honest with you. But yeah. We then had the John Cena US Open Challenge. Now, I was sure it was going to be Dolph Ziggler. And then I kind of, towards the beginning of the show, there were a lot of reports coming out that it was going to be Daniel Bryan. And I kind of convinced myself that it was going to be Daniel Bryan. But it weren't. And I'd have loved Daniel Bryan, but I do love Alberto Del Rio. What a return. I tell you what, when Zeb Coulter came out, I genuinely thought it was Jack Swagger. And I was still convinced he was going to say Jack Swagger. And I was just like, oh God, no. No, please don't do this. This cannot seriously be Jack Swagger. No. And then finally, when he announced Alberto Del Rio, absolutely went absolutely ballistic. Love Alberto Del Rio. Loved him in Lucha Underground. As Alberto El Patron. And so long as they book him correctly, he could be something really, really big. And again, someone who... It's another... I think he... For me, I look at Alberto Del Rio as a main eventer. Some of you might not, but I look at him as a main eventer. It's another one to throw in the mix. And they are quite limited with realistic main eventers at the moment. So yeah, I think it's fantastic. Such a shock. I don't know anybody who said Alberto Del Rio. The match itself wasn't great, but Cena got beat cleanly, and it was not even a particular. It was one of Alberto Del Rio's signature maneuvers. It wasn't his, most extraordinary move, and it kind of came out of the blue, but I loved it because of that. Alberto Del Rio is unbelievable in the ring. I thought this was going to be a better match, but to be honest with you, I didn't really mind that it wasn't. I think John Cena's going to be on Raw tonight. I think Cena will be on Raw tonight, and I don't know whether someone will injure him, whether he has another rematch or whatever, I don't know, but I think this will be the last night we see him, and that'll be on Raw before he takes this hiatus, and he doesn't come back till about December, late December, early January. As for Del Rio winning it, absolutely fantastic. I think he could really create some really good matches with this US title until John Cena comes back, and then they'll probably have their rematch unless they've had it before. I don't know. Possibly Cena will win the title back. The link with Zeb Coulter is it is a strange one, but I will not make a judgment on it yet because I haven't as of yet seen enough to make a judgment on it. So I'm just gonna sit on the fence and say I'm not sure about it, but I'll see. I'll talk about it a little bit more in say 4 weeks' time. It is a little bit strange though. But Zeb Coulter, fantastic to see him back. But he's a fantastic manager, fantastic on the mic, and will help Alberto Del Rio. Although I think Alberto Del Rio is pretty decent on the mic as well. But I'm just so happy about Alberto Del Rio returning. Absolutely fantastic return, and again continues the legitimacy and will build up more the what word am I trying to use? The prestige of the US title. So that fantastic first segment. Not match wasn't fantastic, but it didn't need to be. There was shock. There was that shocking ending as well, where he just beat him completely and utterly clean, which is a bit strange, but yeah. We then had Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt and Hell in a Cell, and I was just like, oh my god, what a way they are kicking off Hell in a Cell. This is brilliant. And I was happy that they done this match second, because I didn't want them to do Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, the Roman Reigns, Bray Wyatt, and then Brock Lesnar, Undertaker, one after the other. I don't like it when people do. I just don't like that. So I was happy that they did the Hell in a Cell match earlier. I personally thought they would have done Seth Rollins and Kane in between the two Hell in a Cell matches. That would have probably been the way I'd have said it. However, this didn't work too bad, to be honest. What a match. This feud has been a little bit of a letdown. But I mean, I spoke about that in the preview. But what a way to end it. Really, really enjoyable match. Amazing spots that they've done. The three table spots were extraordinary. The spear through the table. It was the Kendo stick which Roman Reigns got smashed through. No, sorry, not Roman Reigns. Reigns through the Kendo stick, and then Reigns then put Wyatt or pushed right into that chair that was like attached to the chair. Absolutely unbelievable. A match that you should certainly go and watch. And for me, up there with one of the best matches of the year, I'm gonna say. I'm not saying it will be match of the year, but I think there was a better match on this card than this, which is obvious. Lesnar Undertaker was better, but this was very, very good. And Roman Reigns, give Roman Reigns some credit. He has put on some unbelievable matches this year, and he's very, very consistent in the ring. Bray Wyatt's phenomenal as well. Anybody that says Bray Wyatt isn't good in the ring, I question them, because it's very rare you have a poor Bray Wyatt match. A lot of his matches have been very good. He had a good match with Ryback, and it's difficult to have a good match with Ryback. He pulled it off. He's had 2 good matches with Roman Reigns. He's brilliant when there's a stipulation and when it's a bit extreme. He comes alive. Wyatt looks strong while losing. Reigns looks strong. And this is, I am sure, it is leading to Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins at Survivor Series. Which, me, for one, I can't wait. I know there'll be a lot of people that say, oh, Roman Reigns isn't ready. I don't mind seeing. I personally wouldn't mind seeing Roman Reigns with the World Heavyweight title. I'm not saying he would be my first pick. I'm not saying if I had the choice that I would pick Roman Reigns, but I personally would not mind. Roman Reigns has won me round, not just with this match, but had done before, in fact. I've really started to get into Roman Reigns, really enjoying the matches that he's producing, the consistency, the fact that he doesn't mind going extreme. He doesn't. I like wrestlers that are willing to go all out and to put on extreme matches. It just shows that sort of, I don't know. For me, it's just an appealing thing. That's the sort of superstar I look at. So yeah, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, I think it'll be a great match. Whether Roman Reigns will win it or whether Seth Rollins will win it, I don't know. And yeah, I personally really would look forward to this feud. Bray Wyatt's obviously going off with the Undertaker, so it seems. We'll talk a little bit more about that towards the end. But what a match! Great way to start the show. I thought that Alberto Del Rio winning was the right decision. Winning cleanly was fantastic. Roman Reigns winning versus Bray Wyatt, I thought that was the right decision. As I don't think he could have afforded to lose this match and then go after Seth Rollins. It wouldn't have made sense, and I think Bray Wyatt could have afforded it. Like, he seems to be able to use these losses, and I know it's annoying because I want to see him win, but he is able somehow extraordinarily to look strong and lose constantly. But that's not going to be able to just last forever. The New Day versus Dudley Boys weren't particularly high for this match for the simple fact that we've seen it so many times. Thought the Dudley Boys were going to win, but they didn't. The New Day were going to the title, which I am happy about because I think they deserve to, mainly because they're on such an unbelievable run at the moment, and I don't think it deserved to stop. I do think Dudley Boys will win the title, and I do think they'll win it at TLC. I expect us to have a 4-team match at Survivor Series, which the New Day will win. Then New Day versus Dudley's TLC, where Dudley's will win. I've just seen this match too many times. I like the ending. I thought that was really well done. The match itself, though, I just thought it was a little bit boring, just because we've seen it all before, and I still haven't seen the Dudley Boys in a good match since coming back. I don't know. I've not been that impressed since they've come back. They are the Dudley Boys, so they are impressive in themselves. But yeah, I think we're all waiting. We're all getting ready for that. Jesus, I've lost my words. TLC match. Or table match, should I say. So yeah, moving on. Let's move to the next match. We'll skip over that. New Day, fantastic. The trombone broken though. Oh my god, that is completely a disaster. Charlotte versus Nikki Bella, Divas Championship match. No one expected anything special from this match. It actually turned out to be a really, really good match. Fantastic match. Beats their other two meetings by a country mile. Right winner again, like the previous match. The right winner again, for me personally. A great match, couple of good spots as well. The Alabama Slammer onto the edge of the ring, that was fantastic. The ending I loved. The We Want Sasha chants, that was a great part as well. Overall, I just thought it was a really good match. I thought it was one of the best Divas matches that we've had since the Divas Revolution, which sounds a little bit stupid, but I genuinely think it was. Nikki Bella's best match that I can think of, really. Yeah, I think it's probably one of her best matches, and probably Charlotte's best since she's come on the main roster, mainly because she hasn't been able to work with the Sasha Bankses and the Becky Lynches yet. It'll be interesting to see where they go from here, whether they go with Charlotte Sasha, whether they go Charlotte Paige, but that didn't seem like they would. Will they go Charlotte? Well, I would hope Charlotte Sasha. And, you know, where all this could go, Survivor Series could be absolutely phenomenal. But a great match, a lot better than I think most of us expected. Credit to Nikki Bella, because I do bash her a lot, but she did do really, really well in this match. I'm still never going to like the Bellas. Brie Bella's terrible. I just really hope they just ruin all these. I'm sick and tired of the teams. Because when you put two divas in single matches like Charlotte and Nikki Bella, proved at Hell in a Cell, you create good matches. We don't need the teams. We need the single matches. And this is what the Divas Revolution is all about. Make it the Women's Championship as well, and I will not be complaining. Next match, Seth Rollins versus Kane, World Heavyweight Championship match. A lot of people are bashing this match. I, for one, didn't mind it. I didn't actually think it was that bad. I loved the frog splash from Seth Rollins. The spot with the announce table, it was unfortunate because it would have made the match a hell of a lot better. It would have made it an amazing match. You know, it was a decent match at best. It wasn't anything fantastic, but I was expecting a terrible match. It didn't go too long, which was a relief. Seth Rollins won cleanly. Hallelujah. Yeah, such a shame the table didn't break. Hopefully, though, this is the end of this feud, and I think it will be. No Corporate Kane. Interested to see on Raw who is the next Director of Operations. Demon Kane, whether he goes and aligns himself with The Undertaker, what happens in that front. But yeah, a couple of really, really good things that happened in this match. I liked Kane's thing that he done off the top. I can't complete the fucking word. But you guys know what I meant. They've done a superplex as well. A lot happened in this match. Really, really enjoyed it. But I did love the frog splash with Seth Rollins. Rollins can pretty much produce a decent match with pretty much anybody. He would probably do it with a broomstick. That's how well he is at the moment. However, the title going before the Intercontinental Championship match, it just shows how poor Seth Rollins' title reign has been, and that is not his fault. That is booking and the WWE creator's fault, and it is such a shame. I think Rollins' reign, for his sake and for everyone's sake, needs to be ended ASAP. And I think his second run as world champion, which inevitably will come, hopefully will be him as a face, and hopefully will be a hell of a lot better. So yeah, that's that match. We then had Kevin Owens versus Ryback. Wasn't a bad match, wasn't a great match. It is what it was. It was quite short. I think it had to be quite short because they wanted to leave enough time for the final match and the shenanigans after the match. Well, not shenanigans, but the aftermath of that match. Kevin Owens won. Kind of cleanly, but kind of not. He raked the eyes again. But they didn't really mention the fact that he'd raked the eyes, which I thought was kind of hilarious. Although kind of not great because, you know, but whatever. Hopefully it's the final fucking match between these two because I don't want to see it again. Kevin Owens needs to move on to someone else. Ryback, I've never been a lover of Ryback. I never will be a lover of Ryback. I just don't think this guy is capable of producing a good match. So yeah, Ryback, go and feud with someone else. I really don't care who. Maybe go in a tag team with somebody. I don't mind. You know, he's still a useful person. I just still don't think he's got a great match in him. And I always liked the thought of a superstar having a great match in them. And I just don't see that with Ryback. Hopefully, he'll slowly develop that. What's next for Ryback? I don't know. Who's next for Kevin Owens? I'd love to see Dean Ambrose. I'd love to see Dean Ambrose, Kevin Owens. I was half expecting Dean Ambrose to interfere in this match. But yeah, whoever is next for Kevin Owens, I think it will be great. Good win for Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens looked strong. Ryback didn't particularly look strong. Decent match. Nothing more to say about it really. Now we move on to the Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar, the final chapter in this historic rivalry. Who would win the feud? Essentially, the rubber match. The white guy won. Brock Lesnar beat the Undertaker clean. Well, kind of. Well, not. Yeah, but it was clean. It was clean because there was no rules, so it's fine. And ends it like that. Undertaker looked really strong in this match, even though he lost. Lesnar looked like more of a beast than ever. Fantastic booking, fantastic storytelling. Holy shit, was this phenomenal. Holy shit, was this brutal. I said there'd be blood. There was blood. I think everybody knew there was going to be blood. There was a lot more blood than I expected there to be. Favourite part of the match? Well, I mean, there were loads. I mean, where do we start? The flipping. There was when Lesnar pushed the doctor. I thought that was brilliant. I loved it. It's so annoying when the flipping doctors come in. They do all the time. It's just like fuck off. And I was swearing while the doctors. I'm just like, please, just let them fight. And then Lesnar just bombards him out the way. I know it's his job, but I don't care. I love Lesnar. I love Undertaker. I love Lesnar a little bit more. Lesnar deserved to win this match. Undertaker, you know, I love Undertaker. I love Lesnar. It was one of those. It was the Titans versus Titans. I felt Lesnar needed to win. I felt Lesnar deserved to win, and he did. So that was one of my favourite moments of the match. The ripping up of the ring, exposing the wood, fantastic. The choke slam onto it, the tombstone onto it, then the kick out, unbelievable. The F5, the steps then smashing back into Brock Lesnar's face, the proper punches to the Undertaker. Holy shit, was this match incredible. Credit to Undertaker as well. You know, he's a 50-year-old guy and he was going to town. It had to be like that. The ending was storytelling to its perfection. What did the Undertaker do? He came at Battleground and he hit Lesnar with the low blow. Cost him the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. We went to SummerSlam. What did he do again? He tapped out, ref didn't see it. But not just that, he went low again. So what does Brock Lesnar do? He gets his revenge, going low on The Undertaker and finishing off this rivalry in the perfect way. Loved it. And did he hit him? Holy shit. It was not just a low blow. Oh my God. It was... I mean, I was like dying. I was like, oh my God. I need to sit down. Unbelievable match. And the amazing thing with Brock Lesnar is he makes it all feel so real. And The Undertaker too. Incredible match. We literally watched a fight, and I say and these are the sort of matches that you want to show to the people that go wrestling's fake. Anybody that says wrestling is fake after watching this match is absolutely delusional. And I would say to them, go ask Brock Lesnar to F5, or go ask The Undertaker to chokeslam you onto the bare wood, and then you tell me it's fake, or go and get a couple of punches from Brock Lesnar square in your face, then tell me it's fake, or allow The Undertaker to hit you with a what do we call it? I've lost my words again. Yeah, you know what I mean. There's no one can honestly say that was wrestling's fake. I know it's scripted. I know that a lot of that they're not literally going out there to kill each other. It's not like UFC where they're actually going. And it's all scripted, but the stuff they do, it hurts. It isn't fake. The ending, whoa, shock. I don't know what was more shocking: Wyatt coming out, or the fact no one actually come out to save the Undertaker. Now, I think this is going to a Survivor Series match, with not Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt, Team Undertaker versus Wyatt Family. However, maybe Undertaker joins the Wyatt Family. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. I didn't mind the end. I liked the end. Like, I didn't. It's difficult to say you loved it, but I liked the end. I honestly thought Undertaker was retiring. I was like, oh God, no, please don't. This cannot seriously be. It would be a great way for him to go out, but it would like, no, please don't retire. Come on, get to WrestleMania type thing. Wow, though, what the fuck? The end, holy shit. I was just waiting for Kane. I was like, Kane's going to come out? Kane's going to come out? Kane hasn't come out. Brilliant. Made the Wyatt family look really strong. Made Wyatt look strong again, which had to happen after the Roman Reigns match. Phenomenal. I personally think this is probably going to lead to... The most ideal thing would probably be a Sting, Kane, Undertaker... Jericho maybe versus I mean the fourth one's a difficult one to do, versus the Wyatt family at Survivor Series in an elimination chamber match, for example. I think that would be absolutely phenomenal. Problem is, I don't know what about Sting's health, whether he'll be fit enough type thing. Kane, I think Kane is gonna come into this feud. I think that is almost a given. It's just then who else joins them in this. Whether this will be addressed on Raw in regards to whether we'll see Undertaker, whether there'll be a match sort of set up at all, I don't know. But holy shit, what a show. Unbelievable. Please leave your thoughts down in the comment section below on WWE Hell in a Cell. I really enjoy reading your comments. KW Tribute left a phenomenally long but fantastic comment on my preview show and on his predictions, his preview. Really enjoyed reading that before the show. Didn't get a chance to reply before the show, but replied after the show. But really enjoyed reading it before the show. Yeah, I always enjoy reading your comments. So if you could leave it down, I really would appreciate it. And other than that, that's pretty much it. I'll be back with a Raw review tomorrow, probably similar sort of time. And other than that, as I said, enjoy the rest of the day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.